so much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds, with a reach of 81 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, despite being 6'5" tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. This fight has a real good flow to it. Scoring uppercut there. The courage on display here is incredible. Good counter punch. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice job by him to block that jab. Just misses right uppercut. And shoot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
It's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You want to take that confidence and don't want to load up. Don't want to look at for one shot at a time. Set him up and be okay to win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. Do all your work all the way if you can. Get this boxing back together.
Good work, he was thinking, he was smart, he worked.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now, was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
You get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Going down to the body, that's smart. That hook won't score. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good work. That's it. Good. Just get the breath back. Good work.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
You keep doing what you're doing. You get to up here and you start turning.
Come on. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Go again. You're coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tough...
Jab's working nice. Goes 1-2 straight.
Wow, in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and you start.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch and just got countered. Blocks that left hook. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. And they are delivering. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Oh, no! Ali is down! He hit him with the perfect body shot. There's no getting up from this one.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Here we go to the 4th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
You'd like to see more jabs. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Back and forth they go. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And the Big Daddy hits the floor. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Bowe in that last one. What a huge moment. Time for the 5th round. How to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down once.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They block that jab. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Ali in that last game. There's the bell to start round 6. shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Throws the jab, but does not score. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Good counter punching. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights. Did you see that? And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Round 7, here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Swing and a miss with the jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. Left hook just missed. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Big shot, and down goes Ali. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's talk about Ali. And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Neither fighter willing to slow down. They're both Going for the... Did you see that? Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Do you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the...
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One...